According to a 2023 study, Maine leads the country as the state with the highest rate of child maltreatment. Now, Maine's Government Oversight Committee is releasing several recommendations for improving child welfare in Maine. This comes after a 2-year investigation into the Department of Health and Human Services child welfare system. News Center Maine's Ryle Wooten reports.
We were the only committee in state government that has the authority to subpoena records, to put people under oath.
Maine's Government Oversight Committee was flooded with testimonies from caseworkers during its 2-year investigation into the Department of Health and Human Services child welfare system. Senator Craig Hickman says it was like breaking a dam.
It took a lot of courage and bravery for them to do it because many of them feared retaliation under the former director. And so we were able to have them tell us their truth.
Hickman says testimony from caseworkers uncovered the department's mismanagement, lack of support for workers, and structural issues. Failures that Bill Diamond, who advocates for child safety, says children pay for with their lives.
Maddox Williams should be 5 years old today. Instead, he was beat to death by his mother, and that should not have happened. And there are many others.
The committee is now recommending child abuse pediatricians to have regular consultations with children in government custody. They also suggest to increase support for caseworkers and families. A pay increase for caseworkers was included in the legislature's recent supplemental budget.
But the structural reforms did not go forward, largely because of the administration's opposition.
Senator Joe Baldacci says he believes the Senate is more than willing to pass bills that would help improve the child welfare system, but explains he often sees those same bills lack support in the House.
Legislators are frustrated with the lack of willingness on the governor's part to kind of meet us halfway.
Baldacci has supported one bill that would make DHHS and the Child and Family Services separate departments, and another bill that would place an inspector general in the Child and Family Services Department for oversight. Both bills failing in the House.
We're open to evidence that suggests that if that will make a difference in any child or family's lives, show it to us, because it does take work and cost to do that.
Governor Mills hopeful her administration can bring changes needed to improve child welfare in the state.
We're intent on doing everything we can to prevent child abuse, for goodness sakes. I was the district attorney for 15 years in 3 counties, and that was my main priority then. It is our main priority now as well.
With many representatives from the GOC investigation board completing their terms in the legislature, Diamond fears progress remains far out of reach.
And the priority has to be place that child where that child is the safest.
In Augusta, Ryle Wooten, News Center Maine.